Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Wahyuni. I am from TBID class. In this video, I would like to deliver you about aphasia or language disorder. Language disorder means the listener are not able to catch the keyword of the speaker or can be called expressive, language delay, or etc. A child may have a language disorder if he has a difficulty getting his meaning across through speech, writing, or even gestures. Some children have a language disorder even though they produce sounds well and have clear speech. Difficulty expressing meaning to other people is called an expressive language disorder. Language disorder can be divided into two categories. The first one is Broadcastifasia. Broadcastifasia, it means people with Broadcastifasia have damage that primarily affects the frontal lobe of the brain. They often have right-sided weakness or paralysis of the arm and leg because the frontal lobes is also important for motor movements. Broadcastifasia unable to express themselves by more than a single word at a time. Content words are okay, but the function words are not. The Broadcastifasia, the front regions of the left hemisphere. We can see the example of Broadcastifasia in these videos. Check it out.
Okay, so this is our second video, and this is September. So it's June, July, August, September. It's about 16 months since you had a stroke. So last time I asked you what your name was and how old you are. So what's your name?
My name is Sarah Scott.
Good. And how old are you?
Oh, 18. No.
And the second one of the categories of language disorder is Wernicke's aphasia. Wernicke's aphasia is a language disorder that makes it hard for you to understand words and communicate. This disorder is caused by damage to the part of your brain that controls language. It leads to a loss of language ability and can be very frustrating. Wernicke's aphasia fluent speech with no informational value or their speech doesn't make any sense. And also, comprehension is impaired, damaged area, and temporal lobe of the left hemisphere. We can see the example of Wernicke's aphasia on this video. Check it out.
And how long has it been since his stroke?
Just about 6 months, actually. He had to stay back till he stabilized. So soon after the stroke, when we came home, we had nurse helpers at the house just about every day, parts of every day, for almost that whole period of 6 months.
And for the last topic, I will compare between the Broadcastifasia and Wernicke's aphasia. Broadcastifasia prevents a person from producing speech. And person can understand language, but words are not properly formed. And then speech is slow and slurred. And for about Wernicke's area is control semantic. Wernicke's aphasia, loss of the ability to understand language. Person can speak clearly, but the words that are put together make no sense. I think enough. See you on the next explanation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.